One-way 7, if I had to go back, man, I came up with the concept. So when I first got into the gym, every newbie in the gym is so excited to be in the gym, like you found something, per se, like I found what I was looking for type. So I was doing everything that I possibly can to make jokes about it, like to find it. So obviously if you on social media, you following all these gym rooms, especially if you're new like myself. I was like, okay, I'm connected to this. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay in the gym lobbies on social media, find out what I can. That's where I was at. So I joined this one corny room. I like to say, I like to use the term corny as far as just like funny for me. So anyhow, I joined this room, and of course you got Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like, you know, one of the biggest, you know, motivational bodybuilder, whatever it was. Anyhow, he had this little, it was a meme. It said, call the paramedics because I just killed my set. And if you've seen that, a lot of people know that. They see it's real corny. So from just killing my set, it just triggered. A week later, I started putting 2 and 2 together. I was like, kill my set, like some 187 type shit. I said that for like forever. It was so corny. I was calling my wife, doing the most corniest stuff. I was repeating what Arnold Schwarzenegger had said. I call her like real emergency. She's all like, I'm like, hey, yo, check it out. I need you to call the paramedics. And you know, it's real corny. Obviously, she on the other line like, what happened? I was like, yo, you need to call because I just killed my set. Truth be told, word to God, that's like how that came about. So I replaced the 187, took out the 8 and put the weight. And that literally took me like 6 years to get to this point. Because I was saying it so much, I was like, yo, this like real corny. Like, nah, that ain't it. You know what I mean? And I kept playing with it. I played with it for so long that I made it a thing. I just started saying it, and then, you know, one thing led to another. I think that's how this story came about, the whole one-way 7 movement. And so what it is today is I'm trying to help the community, give back to the community of what I come from, what a lot of us come from as far as inner city, you know. I wanted to give back to the inner city. Like, we used to waking up, especially in Cali, anywhere in the city where it's like, you know, crime, violence, whatever. Coming from that era, like that background, I felt like I had to give back. So I wanted to create something I do. I wanted to give back to the city and create a new wave. When I'm on my everyday lifestyle, like just going about my day, it's always a hoodie, basketball shorts, trucker style hat or whatnot, and I wanted to create that image. Like, I wanted to take it further and use it for fitness, because obviously I jumped into the fitness world. So this is my comfort zone. I wanted to give that back to the community along with one-way 7. I wanted to help prevent, if I can, at least 3 out of 10 kids from being part of the street life, gang life, whatever life there is outside, you know, outside of doing what's right for themselves. And that's what I wanted to give back. So I'm working on that. So support that. Team One-Way 7. It's a lot of things that we're working on behind the scenes. A lot more to come. Like I said, you can get the merch, all of this from IG. I do have a website right now, but I'm trying to construct that so it could be easier for a lot of my customers. So this Team One-Way 7. A lot more of this, a lot more merch we working on, we building. Shout out to 24, man. Shout out to 24 for letting me come in the gym and you know, be a vendor or whatnot, doing my thing and spreading the message. So my message is for anybody that's going through any problems, anxiety, whatever it is, suicidal, streets, gangs, one-way 7, you can always, I'm not saying fitness can be something that saved you, but it's a foundation to start, because it taught me a lot about myself, how to be consistent and believe in myself. Just seeing me develop and build, you know. And that's what I kind of want to give back. I want to give that back to the community. And this is one way to do it. This is one way I felt that I could do it, and I could reach the message. And I want to do that, and I'm going to continue to work on that. And like I say, man, I appreciate all the support that I've been getting, the way I've been selling and whatnot. And shout out to everybody that's doing their thing, man, that's not scared to take a leap of faith. Just take a leap of faith and trust yourself and watch yourself build. That's what I like about fitness, though. Fitness has taught me how to build, stay consistent, stay committed to the process. So that's why it's just easier for me to do, like to tap into myself, and that's what I want to do. And this is Team 187, your boy VK.
All right, can you tell us the future plans for the 187 brand?
So my future plans for 187 long-term goals is I would like to somewhere have a 187 gym. I want to give that, make sure that's like a community thing where I can have like teens or, you know, young athletes come in and work out or whatnot. Have my own beverage, have my own merch like this. Yeah, I want to go for that because I'm having fun doing it. I didn't think I would have this much fun. So that's the long-term goals I want to say. I just straight up.
Someone that wants to start their own business, wants to take a risk. How would you
start your own business? I'm so supportive of that, man. Just get started. Like, always get started. Don't worry about the extra stuff, the cost, all of that. I know that's crazy, but if that scare you, then it might not be for you. If you could get started, if you're a person of just being able to just get started, that would be the best advice, because you won't know about yourself until you actually start, you know, because everything will come together. Everything is going to take its course. It's like a puzzle. Like when you put a puzzle, you see a 1,000-piece puzzle. When you just get started, you put the first piece, you know. When people get intimidated by the pieces, like, man, I'm not going to find none of these, you know what I mean? Like, this is going to be all day. But yeah, it is going to be all day. It's going to be a project. It's a process. But I tell you what, once that puzzle is complete, then you feel, you know, that much better about it. But I would say my advice as far as business, for anybody out there that's thinking about it, just get started.
All right. And where did you come up with this rhino logo?
The rhino logo. So the rhino logo came because everybody was picking a lion. A lot of lions, a lot of tigers, a lot of this, a lot of that. And I'm looking at it, I was like, but it's not nobody don't really realize that a lion mindset is the king of the jungle, but like a lion one-on-one with a rhino by itself, that's a different conversation. So I was looking at a rhino, honestly, getting straight to it, I was looking at a rhino in the gym. I was thinking of like, yo, I wanted to be solid like a rhino. So it became a thing. So I started saying like black rhino, started using this term saying that really it was a black rhino. So I just kept using it and kept it, and then it just became my face, you know, as far as the brand and what I started doing. Well, so that's how I came up with that.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I would like to be working with the community. I like to have my own gym. I like to have my own beverage. I like to be traveling to other gyms. I like to be speaking to going to other cities and speaking to the communities and teams, and anybody that want to come up and start a business. I also want to be involved heavily in my the church more, a lot more. Where I come, that's like a deep background for me. So I gotta dive head first back into that, and because that's a lifestyle also for me. So 5 years from now, man, if I could sit back and I'm looking, I would want to have my own thing, doing work, like working for myself, build a team, build another success with other people. You know what I mean?
When's your next drop?
My next drop, we just dropped some of these hoodies. So like I said, you can get these hoodies. This exact hoodie, it's like we got two different styles of hoodies, which you will see. I have that on my social media, so you can check it out. You can go to my website, 1weight7, 1weight with the number 1weight7 at Gmail. So follow me on IG, and then you can check out, you know, the merch or whatnot. I have shirts. I have 2 color shirts, actually 3. And hoodies, a couple hoodies. We're just trying to keep it simple right now.